Gen Z modern dating norms.
The other day I woke up to two things. One, this place somehow not being ruled a pen. Two, the realization that our generation has normalized the dumbest of things when it comes to dealing with the opposite sex.
I really had a different video planned for today, but this nigga dad makes pretty good videos. Like, I really had some shit to say on this topic too.
At first I thought to myself, damn. I mean, I'm sure other generations had to deal with their fair share of nonsense too. When I realized there ain't no damn way they ever had to deal with things as dumb as this. Texting has become a staple in this timeline, whether it be in the form of SMS, DMs, fucking Snapchat. We're all using some form of texting, and because of this, it's now become an inevitable stage in the dating game. And my gosh, do I hate the games that we be playing when doing so. Like the need to wait before responses. Dog, who came up with this one? One thing that always pissed me off when texting bitches I was into was the need to not respond quickly or delay responses. I don't know why this rule exists, but it does. So now it's normal to be messing with someone new and have your conversations be so f***ing spaced out, you deadass don't even remember what y'all were talking about in the first place.
I wasn't even thinking the video was gonna go this way first. I was thinking more like the clear separation between men and women, the debates, the excessive amount of cheating that goes on day and the normalization of it, but this is a good one. I wasn't even thinking of that. People don't even know how to communicate well with words to each other on their emotions or just logic. And then on top of that, when you're adding in text, there's even more of a disconnect because now you're trying to communicate in the dating pool with no tone being involved, no sense of urgency. You're not delaying responses literally while you're at a coffee shop or in the middle of the park like you're talking. Honestly, I think this comes from the rise of narcissism in the generation of social media. I feel like most people are narcissistic. Most people are nowadays are obsessed with being more important than they really are, or looking like it at least.
Like you'll be going on about your day, get a random noti on your phone, and then have to scroll back through the conversation to even remember what was last said. This is one of the reasons why I'll do everything in my power to avoid having combos through text, cause who actually wants to deal with this shit? In the past, when I would experience or come across these kind of scenarios, I would just tell myself it is what it is and keep it pushing. But now that I'm sitting here, we're gonna analyze these games or norms to try to understand what the end goal was ever supposed to be. See, because if you're texting one of your homeboys, this dynamic doesn't exist. Like, if I text my boy something and he answers instantly, you would assume he was probably on his phone already, or he was doing something that ain't require much thought. So he saw your message, took his phone, and responded right away. Your brain doesn't go,
damn, this nigga is a bum. He don't do shit with his days. He gotta start doing something with his life.
But for some reason, as soon as a person of interest comes into the picture, this logic goes out the fucking window.
A lot of niggas be lying. Now all of a sudden, every time you get asked what you're doing, you're more conscious of like, well, I can't be doing the same thing again. Even though realistically, most people are. Now all of a sudden, you're including, oh, I'm doing my skin routine, I'm doing this. And you might do it every day, but a lot of the times, you're also saying shit that you really don't do every day. Bro, it's okay, like.
My phone and I see a message from a girl I'm rocking with, I can't just respond right away, cause instantly I've just become a bum, clingy, or desperate, all at the click of a singular button. What? When you look at this from a game perspective, the whole point is to appear busy or not be too available, even if you are.
And on top of that, if you're actually dating to like move into a real relationship, all of this shit goes out the window anyways. Then all of a sudden it flips, and now all of a sudden you value fast responses and shit like that. So it's just dumb to begin with.
Otherwise, it seems like you ain't got a life. Meaning motherfuckers could genuinely be doing nothing, want to respond to your message, and still wait for the imaginary timer to run out, because for some reason our generation is more concerned about always looking busy, as if downtime throughout the day doesn't exist. It don't help that if you encounter a certain kind of individual, you're automatically cued into a nonchalant off. So not only are y'all barely messaging, but y'all are barely sending letters too. Because in 2026, you're not allowed to show interest anymore. You must not give a f at all times. And the problem is this shit just drags, so now you'll have people thinking it's normal to not respond for a cartoonishly long period, and some will even try to tell you that they were too busy.
Bro, remember Ashley, bro?
Ashley, the one with the gray eyes?
Bro, they're not gray, bro. I told you that already.
Oh, whatever, bro. What about her?
I snapped her last week and I'm still undelivered, bro.
Yo, to be honest, I don't know what's worse. The fact that you're still waiting for a response or that you're still using Snapchat.
Bro, if you're mad I'm getting my snap score up, just say that, bro.
Whatever, dog.
Bro, she finally responded, bro.
Yeah, cause I was thinking us niggas go on a trip cause I'm trying to be Mr. Worldwide this year, you know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, you feel me or not?
Bro, give me a second, bro. I'm focused. I haven't responded to Ashley yet.
Dog, you still ain't respond to her?
Bro, she left me undelivered for a week. So I did the same thing, bro.
Is there anybody actually communicating on Snap through just snaps and no words? I feel like if you already at that stage, bro, just pack it up. Just stop talking to each other. That's like sending emails and casual conversation back and forth. Like, what the fuck? You want a carrier pigeon or some shit? Like, what the fuck? There's no way you're doing that.
Why you worried about another man's hoops, bro? Last time I checked, this is my phone. Besides, I'm only doing this because I'm a little chopped right now, bro. My skin's
Yo, why you keep saying, yo, I've been watching this nigga videos for a while. Is this nigga Canadian?
breaking out.
Well, if you followed a skincare routine, that wouldn't be happening.
I've never had that in my life, bro.
Then that's why you should start with teas.
Bro, I don't know what that is.
No.
Start with this. One girl, or in this case, the sun, got more yourself. I managed to get y'all 40% off your gift. And the year is 2026, in which everyone I know has got their own separate approach or mentality when it comes to dating, which makes sense as everyone is their own individual and therefore carries a unique personality with them. But I swear, the way some of these niggas be thinking is absolutely cooked.
When I kept faking like
I was just about to bring it up before he started. Yo, TikTok is fucking crazy with the cheating shit, bro. I be scrolling through TikTok sometimes just looking for content inspiration or whatever. Or if I'm just doom scrolling. Bro, it's really bad on there, bro. Like, people are obsessed with being an asshole on TikTok. Like, at least from what I see. I mean, sometimes I get into comment sections where everybody's like calling it out too. Don't ever fall into an echo chamber on social media, by the way. I'm real big on that. Don't fall into this I hate all women, I hate all men trap. Like, you're a fucking idiot if you do that. It's the same as racism. Like, if you fall into traps like that, you have low IQ. Anyways, back to the point. Like, the people that are in the comment sections, some of them are joking, but then some of them are on fake pages and shit. So it's like, why would you be joking on a fake page in a comment unless you dead at comment on an attractive person's post? Be like, I hate my man. Oh, this made me hate my bitch. They don't stop talking about that fucking iPad. Like, it's just old jokes about like cheating, bro. I feel like that shit needs to be shamed again, like how it used to be. Like, you should lose your job over shit like that. I feel like everybody alive right now don't know how to say no. Like, they see shit they don't like and it's like, yeah, that's terrible for society. But then nobody does anything, dude. Nobody protests. Nobody does shit anymore. Nobody shames you for it. You don't get made fun of for being a fucking loser and like being harmful to people. Nothing. Nobody makes fun of you for being a fucking loser anymore. Being awful is the new in. Yeah, bro. Like, there's a lot of bad people out there, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. There's a lot of terrible people out there. So you gotta make sure you be careful. And don't let people trap you into saying, yeah, well, if you don't do it, it's gonna happen to you. Like, bro, if I got cheated on, bro, I'm not about to just start serially cheating on people back, my nigga. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Golden rule, like, people just never took that shit seriously growing up. Like, do unto others as you want done to you or whatnot. Like, people be like, oh yeah, well, if they doing it, you might as well take advantage of the situation. You wouldn't have to persevere it if you didn't do it and incentivize more people to do it. You're just passing down trauma.
link, now he's blowing up my phone, Tombo. He outside.
Whenever I come across some shit like this, it's hella interesting because common sense will tell you if you don't want to see someone, don't tell someone you want to see them. But apparently common sense isn't actually that common. Because one thing I've learned about life is that there's what motherfuckers say you should do, and then there's what motherfuckers actually do, and no one ever does what you're supposed to do. If you go ask literally anyone in real life, friends, family, a random ass nigga on the street, they'll tell you you probably shouldn't talk to someone if you're not interested in them because you're now just wasting someone's time. Except no one gives a f. There's some people who will deadass sit there and waste your time if you let them.
Me watching my little shit leave me because I keep pushing back the day we supposed to link. Like, I never understood shit like this back in high school, bro. You know how niggas be like, oh yeah, I'm so nonchalant. Like, that's the thing that they're so proud of being. Like, literally women would be proud of being like unlinkable. Like, bro, nobody's forcing you to talk to anybody, or you're flexing like you talk to niggas, but then you don't respond back. Like, bro, I don't respond back, bro. I'm terrible at texting. When did that become like an achievement, my nigga? Like, me, I'm not punctual at all. Like, I'm late to everything. I don't want to be, bro. I wish I was on time to everything, but you know the phrase fashionably late and shit like that. I don't actually pull up late to everything and be like, oh yeah, like, I'm just fashionably late. Like, nah, bro, I was really late, bro. And if I was late to something that was like important to somebody, or like it made the rest of the group late, like, bro, I would feel bad about that shit, but I just be late, bro. I'm just not punctual. So I set up the dynamic where I don't have to be. So like, if we going out as a group or some shit, like, you feel me? I'm not trying to get in those situations to inconvenience people, but these people, they're literally trying to talk to people, get into situationships and all these things just to reject them so they feel better about themselves and their ego. Like, you're a loser. Like, that's who we should be calling a loser. You're a loser. You're a fucking loser again.
In 2026, instead of niggas being honest with each other, you gotta play Clue or f***ing detective to figure out if a bitch is actually rocking with you or not. Now imagine you're this dude who pulled up to her crib, she don't come outside, you go back home, open your phone only to see this video on your page.
Me after successfully making a lustful man think he's finna crack, but then blocking him after he asked to link. I made a man from Russia fly to Alabama, and I never showed up. That's evil. Thanks for the idea. I made him drive 5 hours to my city, then ghosted him.
Bro, what am I reading? I really hope these comments are just fake scenarios that ain't actually happen in real life, even though they probably aren't. And again, from a game perspective, the whole idea is to, I don't even know what the end goal is supposed to be. I guess it's to get someone invested and then turn them down, or in these cases, ghost them. But dog, how satisfying.
Feed their ego, bro. It's like pretty obvious. It's to feed their ego. They want to know that they can be desirable because everybody wants to be desired. That's human nature. You want to feel useful. You want to feel respected. You want to be liked. Nobody aims to be disliked. You might not care if people don't like you, but you don't aim to be disliked unless you're detached from it and that's your angle on like blowing up on content or some shit. But you don't actually want to be disliked.
Fine can this really be? Because after you're done chatting to them, what do you really do? Like, you just sit there and do nothing, or you move on to the next victim? And I don't know what it is, but for some reason in our generation, especially online, there's this mass cheat on your partner trend. Like, everyone and their mama is trying to convince you that cheating is normal. At first, I thought hella niggas were joking, but then I started coming across too many people posting these.
Bro, I thought they was joking too, bro. Like, you know it happens, but like, I'm telling y'all, bro, if you don't have TikTok or like, you don't be seeing these comments on these topics, like, bro, a lot of people are dead ass serious, bro. Like never did wrong, nothing. Like, they're literally trying to give niggas advice to cheat and start off just cheating so that later on in life they're not depressed, bro. Like, bro, if I get cheated on, bro, I'm not gonna be depressed, bro. I'm not gonna be depressed. I mean, that's not to be insensitive to people who are, but like, I'm not gonna go down the route of hating old women, whatever. Like, you might not want to be in another relationship again after you get cheated on. That's cool. If you want to sleep around, you want to do whatever. You have the free will to do that, bro. I'm not saying that that's like, you could do whatever you want, but to have something bad happen to you, just literally go off a cliff and then do it to every single woman you meet for the rest of your life or every single man. Like, I don't get that shit, bro. I really don't.
Kind of videos, there's no way some of them aren't being serious.
I don't know what kind of karma this man is paying for, but I can't stop cheating on him. I like cheating. I like telling people to cheat. I like doing the cheating. I don't like getting caught cheating. Man, I even enjoy getting caught.
We're absolutely chopped. It ain't just girls though, because we got dudes on the other side saying the exact same shit. Like, deadass, everyone has just normalized cheating on each other. I don't know when this became the thing. And I don't know about y'all, but when I'm with someone I want to be with, my brain doesn't then go, let me now get with someone else. Like, that thought is nowhere to be found, considering I want to be here.
Somebody out there will literally call me a dummy, be like, oh yeah, you think she's not going to cheat on you? Like, bro, if that happens, bro, my self-esteem is high enough to the point where if I get cheated on, I don't view it like, damn, this bitch got the one up on me. One up on what? I'm cool. Like, I'm still gonna propel upwards. But these people, they don't even realize that they're caught in a mindset that like they have to one up each other and have the leverage in the relationship. We should be shaming the person that did that to you. In what reality does you getting cheated on make you lame? They're literally the breadwinners. They're in shape. They're healthy. They're intelligent. They're all the good factors. And then they will have a partner that have qualities of a person lesser in society. And they will cheat on that person, bro. Like, it's an illness, bro. It doesn't make you lame, bro. Like, I don't feel lame if I get cheated on. Like, that's a problem that they have. It's an addiction. The same way some people can't put the vape down, the way some people cannot stop beating a meat. It's their problem, bro. It's not your problem. It's their problem. They're dealing with an addiction. They have an addiction to cheating on people because the dopamine is the ego boost. The same way people that vape, you get the high. The same way that people are addicted to money, you get the power. There's psychology behind this shit, bro. It's not you.
As I said before, there's what people say you should do, and then there's what people actually do, and no one actually does what you're supposed to do. If you go up to someone and ask them what they would do if they realized they were no longer in love with their partner, they'll be quick to tell you they would break up with them, as that's the standard response. But when I reflect on not only situations I come across on the internet, but instead my past life experiences or people I know's experiences, it don't take long before you realize that cheating is a lot more common than we'd like to admit out loud, especially once you realize how complex it gets
I want
to
to read
admit out
these.
loud.
Physical cheating. Cheating as sexual. Yeah, that's cheating to me. Financial infidelity, lying about money or secret spending. Is that cheating? You're just a liar. What does that have to do with cheating? Unless you're spending it on a different person. But emotional cheating, emotionally relying on someone else, that's definitely cheating. Cyber cheating is definitely cheating. Physical cheating without sex is obviously
Everyone
cheating.
already knows.
Object. Damn, nigga. Like, what is micro cheating? Micro cheating would insinuate that in comparison to cheating, this version of cheating is microscopic, meaning smaller. Bro, it's cheating. You cheated. What the fuck is smaller about it? What do you mean almost cheating? If you almost cheated, you cheated. Bro, you need to set those terms before y'all even get together. That's what dating is meant to be, not to fucking discuss who the fuck is the prize on a date and act like you're the prize and do all these mind games, bro. You're supposed to actually be talking about shit that matters like this. Like, yo, if I did this, is that cheating? That's what you should be doing with your partner. Like, you need to solidify the foundation of your relationship to know, like, what's off limits and what's not, and what are you like aiming for. Like,
already knows about the classic her new nigga was never new, you just never knew, or somehow McDonald's is texting her at 12 a.m. talking about the make back shots order she placed is only 15 minutes away. But all of this is just textbook cheating. It's past the physical. Some people are so f***ed up they'll be cheating emotionally, in which they'll deadass pursue or date someone knowing their heart and soul still yearns for someone else. Micro cheating exists, and in today's time of social media, something as small as your girl handing her IG out to a guy who hollered at her could easily be viewed as her planting a seed in case y'all two don't work out.
that's cheating. That's not micro cheating. That's literally cheating. That's literally cheating. Somebody is pursuing you in a romantic way. You receive that information. You understand what is happening. You progress it further, is cheating. How was that like with
There's a
micro
lot
about
of
that?
different forms of cheating. But again, if I'm looking at this from a game perspective, why would I leave the person I'm with just because they don't satisfy me sexually and lose my comfort, validation, security, stability, and even familiarity when I can just go find someone else who does satisfy me sexually and enjoy the best of both worlds? Why would I tell the person I'm with that I'm still in love with someone else and risk losing them if I could just say nothing and reap the benefits that come with keeping them by my side? Why wouldn't I give my social media out to someone trying to holla at me just in case we don't work out?
Because people don't have self-esteem. Because who the fuck are you to make me cheat? Who the fuck are you? Like, usually people pursue what is above. You chase upwards. You don't chase down. Like, what the? You should be offended. So, for example, if you like everything about your nigga and he don't got no money, and then a nigga with money come dangling a couple $100 in your face and it makes you cheat, bro, that's not, like I said, we need to bring back shame, because how does that make you cool? The nigga with money views you like a little dog and he's waving a doggy treat in your face and you coming out. Or, oh, I love my girl, but this bitch got a fatter ass. All she got to do is shake a little bit and hypnotize your little stupid ass. She got control over you, bro. That's somebody with power over you. So how the fuck are you cool?
Treat others the way you'd want to be treated, but the way some people be moving, you can tell they don't care about this line at all. Disrespecting strangers, people of interest, or even your partner has somehow become such a staple in this time.
That's another thing, bro. I've seen these. Bro, they be really posting real pictures of their real partners, bro. Dead ass in the comment section, bro. That shit is crazy. Nobody I've ever stopped talking to in my entire life have I ever went around and talked shit about them. Like, why? Who cares? They're already gone. Just move on. This is such a dystopian thing to look at. There's a bunch of strangers in a comment section that will never meet each other, that are all across the world, just sharing pictures, talking shit about their exes. They have a sense of community with a bunch of fucking strangers that they don't know, just to talk shit about their ex that they claim they don't care about. Bro, how long ago did y'all break up? Why are you even talking about this shit with strangers?
Don't take this the wrong way, but like, there's so many fine niggas.
What the f? If I'm ever out with a girl I'm into, surrounded by a bunch of people, and she feels the need to address how many fine niggas are around us, not reacting in the moment, because I'm just so stoic and nonchalant, of course, but best believe on the drive home, and for the rest of my life, that moment is replaying in my head.
But like, why though? Like, and this is what I'm saying. Why the fuck would I give a fuck? I would just, there's so many fine niggas. I would literally just, I got up and went about my business, bro. Like, who the fuck is she? Who is she? Like, we don't care. Before you sit there and be like, well, she's just telling the truth. Like, isn't that the honorable thing to do? She's not just telling the truth. That's why me and you are looking at it right now on social media. She posted it because she wants everybody to see that she did that so it can feed her ego. That's all these people do, bro. People that fit into this category of like embarrassing the other gender, they're just looking for their ego to be fed because they pedestalize or idolize the other gender. That's all it is.
And to make matters even worse, this nigga goes on to say this. I'm trying.
This nigga's a fucking... He really just gave her a compliment after she blatantly disrespected you like that, bro. This is why I don't even feel bad for niggas, bro. That's why I just give my opinions on these videos and I don't share them in real life because everybody's fucking stupid.
I'm trying to tell y'all he's
can't
so
help these
much
niggas.
stronger than me because I promise I would have asked a waiter for more than just a bill. I already got my personal beef with Love Island and its entire concept as a show, but regardless, that don't change the fact that a lot of girls be killing it. That probably shouldn't be in relationships.
You know, I'm 56 years old.
Damn. I'm sorry.
I remember seeing this. She's talking about how fine they are on Love Island and posted this. Like, if he didn't break up with her literally after he seen this shit, the minute he seen this shit, he's not stronger than you. He's weaker than you, bro, because you don't respect yourself. Why wouldn't you just leave? Like me, I don't tolerate shit. As soon as I see some shit that's throwing me off, I don't romanticize toxic relationships like this dumbass generation. I'm fucking gone. Because I don't have to deal with that, bro. I was living a life before I met you. Like, why would I have to deal with that? I don't have to. Nor would I rather.
I'm sorry.
The disrespect just gets worse and worse. Obviously, just because you're with someone don't mean you're not gonna find other people attractive, but you ain't gotta express that though in front of your partner and caption the video, "Sean looks good, babe, what you doing?" Fellas, I'm wildin'.
I'm gonna be so dead ass. Every day I pray my work hires a mid guy my age so I could experience the legendary forced proximity work situationship trope at least once. I just got engaged to mine yesterday. Life is good.
It's an evil world we live in, my nigga. Find happiness within, because I'm telling you, everybody else you ever meet is going to take it from you in some way. Or try to, at least. Unless you just surround yourself with people that understand.
Except he's not mid. He's so handsome.
Mind you, she ain't even comment this in the initial post. She just left it being he was mid and it was forced, meaning she had to come back and reply to herself saying that he's handsome. And they all think for a second this guy knows she made this post. This very comment is just floating for the entire world to see. Am I tripping? All in all, we've really normalized a lot of nonsense when it comes to dating in this generation. We got mad contact games that'll make your head hurt. There's a lot of questionable mentalities out there. People don't care about disrespecting others anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I really be questioning how we got here. I mean, you tell me. Do you think these games or norms are inevitable because of everyone's direct access to each other 24/7? Or do these problems only exist when you choose someone who doesn't choose you? I gotta cut this shit off again, man. I'm starting to sound crazy again, bruh.
Kiss that, kiss that, kiss that, kiss that, kiss that.
That was another good video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We dropping a reaction every single day. Make sure, like, I really hope if you seeing this video, whether it's one person that's watching this video, bro, and you see this shit, like, please, bro, have some self-respect and be a good person. It's not cool to hurt people. Like, I you feel me? I don't know when that became cool. Like, why did that ever become cool? And if I'm clearly telling you this and I'm really living by this, that means that there's somebody else out there that's living like this too. For you, whether you want to be friends with them, whether you want to be in a relationship, there are good people still left in the world, bro. Like, you feel me? It's just hard to find, but, you know, you got to be careful. Stay safe out there.